2 years ago, Golden State Warriors were riding high into training camp. They were just a few months removed from shocking the NBA landscape with their 4th championship in 8 years, and had retained the core that had led series. Andrew Wiggins was a newly minted All-Star. Jordan Poole looked like he soon would be too. Everything was golden. And then it all fell apart. By the time the season began, the tension was thick following contentious practices that had ultimately led to Draymond Green punching Poole. Wiggins' play took a step backwards as he missed more than half the season due to injuries and personal reasons. Thompson didn't build on his triumphant return, and Poole took a massive step backwards. The Warriors won 9 fewer games than in their championship campaign, and were fairly easily dismissed in the Western Conference semifinals. A year ago, the Warriors weren't riding so high, but there was reason for optimism. With a full season under his belt, many expected Thompson to return to his all-star ways. Presumably, Wiggins wouldn't miss 47 games again, and would play closer to his all-star ways. Poole's struggles had been swapped for the Hall of Fame resume of Chris Paul, which figured to dramatically improve the locker room chemistry as well. Jonathan Kuminga looked poised for a breakout season. The Warriors did go on to improve their win total, but it sure didn't feel like it. Thompson struggled through much of the year, and tension mounted. Paul was a good fit, but not the difference maker the team envisioned. Wiggins indeed played most of the year, but that proved a bad thing given how much he struggled. They didn't want to make a habit of losing. Ever thought of breaking a habit? Well, let me introduce you to today's sponsor, Fume. Have you heard that the flavored air category is quickly becoming the leading alternative to vaping and smoking? It's a whole new movement towards better habits, and that's where Fume comes in. What would happen if you, dropped a vape from 40,000 feet in the air? Well, you might want to find out once you've tried Fume. What if you had a terrible habit that you just wanted to kick? Well, what if I was to tell you there's a better alternative that helps you kick your bad habit in an enjoyable way? Something you can take out with you. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device. Fume draws flavor to your mouth. Fume fills the void ditching a bad habit can leave. You can still have something to reach for. Fume has served over 300,000 customers, and you can be the next success story. For a limited time, use my code SWISHCENTRAL to get your free topper. It's the perfect accessory to your Fume device. Slip it onto the mouthpiece for a softer, warmer feel. It's chewable for those who love to fidget, and it's reusable. Head to tryfume.com, that's tryfum.com, and use code SWISHCENTRAL or scan the QR code on screen to get your free Fume topper when you order your Journey Pack today. Now, back to the video. The Warriors are in a place where excitement is warranted. Brandon Pajimski and Trace Jackson-Davis are coming off stellar rookie campaigns, while Kuminga is building on a 3rd year that at times look like an all-star campaign. The Dubs have distanced themselves from the disappointments of the last few years and reloaded with trusty, intelligent, and talented veterans in Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, and DeAnthony Melton. Steph Curry and Steve Kerr seem rejuvenated by their Olympics experience, rather than worn down by it. Golden State have a deep roster beyond guaranteed starters Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, leaving a host of lineup and rotation queries that Kerr is currently facing. The Warriors need 1 or 2 players to emerge from the logjam, and that's just what Kerr would like to see from his young forward.
It took Steph 4 years, and that was after 3 years of college, right? So, there's nothing. There's nothing guaranteed. It's just you separate yourself from the group, and you make it impossible for the coach to not play you.
Following an injury-interrupted 3rd season that saw him appear in only 26 games, Curry responded in empathetic fashion and truly began the pathway that's led him to where he is today. Curry would finish 11th in MVP voting that season, as well as 8th in Most Improved Player. The Warriors were fortunate to sign Curry to a 4-year, $44 million extension prior to the 2012-13 season, with his rapid improvement making that one of the most team-friendly deals in NBA history. Kuminga is currently facing his own contract situation, albeit the price could be $100 million more if there's an agreement reached before the October 21st deadline. With Andrew Wiggins absent due to illness, Kuminga started at small forward for Golden State in Saturday's preseason opener against the LA Clippers. The former 7th overall pick had 7 points and a team-high 7 rebounds in 19 minutes during the 91-90 victory. Can Kuminga make the jump and emerge as the 35-minute per game player that Kerr refers to? It's a question that could make or break the Warriors' season, but there's no doubt that trying to replicate Curry's fourth-year emergence should be the ultimate goal for Kuminga right now. The Warriors have very big shoes to fill in the absence of Klay Thompson. As Thompson headed for the Dallas Mavericks, head coach Steve Kerr expects big things from Wiggins this upcoming season. Luckily for Kerr and the Warriors, they know what Wiggins is capable of. While he was a two-way player taking on the tough defensive assignments, he has a chance to show his offensive prowess once again. Wiggins' athleticism is unmatched, and with a green light, it can benefit everyone. It's not certain if he'll play the entirety of the preseason. However, Kendra Andrews said that Wiggins is still on track to be ready by the start of the regular season. Kerr said Wiggins came back from summer in great shape and doesn't expect this to set him back too much. Following a strange 2023-24 season, Wiggins is hoping for a bounce-back season for himself and the Warriors. As mentioned earlier, having an increased opportunity will do wonders. He can be an excellent cutter, floor spacer, and someone who doesn't need the ball in their hands 100% of the time to be effective. Also, Kerr can get creative with Wiggins as well. Playing him at the power forward spot and going small can exploit less agile teams. He's also a lob threat around the basket. That mix can make Wiggins a Swiss Army knife for a Golden State that will need everything they can get. On a team with Stephen Curry, players must do everything possible to stand out and show Steve Kerr they are worth the minutes. Although he's shown flashes in the past, Moses Moody recently revealed what he's done this offseason to up his game and possibly help the Warriors win a few fights. Hailing from the 2021 NBA draft, like Jonathan Kuminga, Moody has something to prove. However, unlike his teammate and fellow 2021 draft classmate, Moody is fighting for minutes, not a max-level rookie contract extension.
A lot of different stuff, changing up the cadence of my shot, being able to get into it quicker, coming off screens, being able to find my feet, as well as ball handling, movement, cadence. I've been working on a lot.
Moody increased his scoring average from 4.8 points in the 2022-23 season to 8.1 points for the 2023-24 campaign. Gradually, Moses earned Kerr's trust. However, after the Warriors signed DeAnthony Melton and acquired Buddy Hield, Moody's goal of maintaining a constant role in Kerr's rotation became more difficult. Nonetheless, Moody's work ethic has no boundaries, whether playing pickleball or boxing, to add variety to his training. According to Moody, he hits the boxing ring after lifting in the morning, and no, Draymond Green is not his trainer. The Golden State Warriors entered training camp with 3 candidates for Stephen Curry's backcourt partner: second-year guard Brandon Pajimski, veteran sharpshooter Buddy Hield, and DeAnthony Melton. Following a week of intense scrimmages and one preseason game, it appears Melton has won the starting shooting guard spot, at least for now. During Saturday's preseason win over the Clippers, Melton showed his versatility on both ends of the floor and earned Kerr's praise for his chemistry with Curry. They look great together. I know Steph didn't shoot well, but they look for each other. DeAnthony's a really good shooter, but also a playmaker and gets in the mix on everything defensively. I'm a really big fan of DeAnthony, and I really like the depth of our offense. One of the key reasons for Kerr to prefer Melton over Pajimski and Hield is his defense. For years, Klay Thompson took on the difficult backcourt defensive assignments on behalf of Curry, allowing his fellow Splash brother to focus more on the offensive side of the ball. That's precisely why Thompson's departure meant the Warriors needed to find a defensive-minded backcourt partner for Curry. Melton himself has embraced the role of becoming Golden State's go-to perimeter defender. Speaking to the media last week, the 26-year-old said he plans to shine as a defensive stopper for the Warriors.
I love defense. I love playing defense. I love getting steals. I love getting stops. I felt like defense wins championships too. So that's always been my mantra, and I mean, that's who I am.
As for Hield, it's easy to forget that the Bahamian sharpshooter has made the second most threes in the league since he entered the NBA. However, his defense has always been suspect, and the reason he's failed to land a consistent starting role in the league. The competition for the starting SG spot is definitely a good problem for Kerr, especially if Podziemski builds off his impressive rookie campaign and Hield continues to make threes at his usual clip. For now though, Melton is Thompson's replacement and Curry's new backcourt partner. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.